Good day. This is my output from Science 7, Quarter 1. It is entitled The Floating Egg, made by Paulo A. Calleja, an SC2 student. The materials needed are 1/4 cup salt, 2 glasses of water, and 2 whole eggs. The remaining question is, what will happen to the egg in the glass of water if you add salt on it? Well, the hypothesis is if we put salt in the water, then surely mix it, then the water will become dense and it will cause for the egg to float. Hmm. The experimental design. The experimental group is the glass that contains water and salt, while the control group is the glass with normal water. I'm wondering what are the variables? The independent variable, or the variable what I change, is the water. The dependent variable is what I observe, and it is the density of the water, while the control variable, and or what I keep the same, nothing more but the egg. Here are the procedures. Prepare all the materials needed in the experiment. Oh, that's first. The second, fill the glasses with clear water. Let me ask you, how did this happen and what is density? Let me answer that. Because of its salt content, salt water is denser than fresh water. Because the egg is higher density than the water, it will sink in the fresh water. The egg will float in salt water because the density of the water is larger than the density of the egg. We use the term density to indicate how much space an object or substance takes up in relation to how much matter it contains. In simple terms, the salt made the water more dense. Here are some pictures I would like to show everyone. I would like to end my presentation with a meme. Aside from that, thank you from Mom Rich and also to my fellow classmates. And that is all. Thank you.
Good day everyone, I am Iona Maxine and allow me to present my Quarter 4 Integrative Assessment number 2 in Science, which is a brochure about climate change, its impact in the Philippines, and how to prevent the situation from happening. I chose to present this output of mine because the topic this brochure contains is one of the most talked about issues nowadays. That is why we must be educated about the situation to know more about it and how to avoid climate change from happening. What is climate change? Climate change refers to all long-term shifts in temperature and weather patterns. These shifts may be natural, but since the 18,000s, human activities have been the main driver of climate change, primarily due to the burning of fossil fuels like coal, oil, and gas, which produces heat-trapping gases. Impacts of climate change in the Philippines. The first one is, the Philippines is one of the world's most typhoon-prone regions, averaging 19 to 20 typhoons annually, with 7 to 9 making landfall. Last one, consider your travel. Aeroplanes burning large amounts of fossil fuels, producing significant greenhouse gas emissions that makes taking fewer flights one of the fastest ways to reduce your environmental impact. When you can, meet virtually, take a train, or skip that long distance trip altogether. And that would be all for my presentation. Here are the references I used and also the references for the images, and that will be all for my presentation. Thank you very much for listening. To end this video, I would like to express my deepest gratitude to Ma'am Rachel for teaching us with all your effort and passion despite only meeting us virtually. Like opposite charges, you attract us to keep on learning to achieve the achievement we deserve. So thank you so much, Ma'am Rachel, and we hope to see you very soon.
Good day. This is the message of Group 4. Our favorite and memorable event that we will never forget is when we are having group activities. Because in this way, we get closer with our classmates, and it is also memorable for us because we made new friends. Because of the group activity, we learned to be cooperative with the rest of our group, and we learned that time management is important, which we can use when we already have a job. Group work creates more opportunities for critical thinking and can enhance our knowledge and achievements. It also enhances communication and other professional development skills, which can be helpful if you are already in college. We will never forget the group activities that we had in Science 7. The pressure we felt because we don't have.
Good day, everyone. I am Jana Catalino, and this is what I think is my best output in Science 7. It is called the floating egg. Allow me to walk you through what I did. First, the materials needed were 2 glasses of water, 2 eggs, and salt. We were given a problem. How does one egg stay afloat while the other doesn't? If 1 glass of water is added salt, then the egg will float. That was the hypothesis I made. The experimental design. Our experimental group was the glass of water with added salt, whereas the control group was the glass of water without salt. Next are the variables. The independent variable was the amount of salt in the water. The dependent was the eggs and how they will float. And the last, the control variable, was the amount of water in each glass. The procedures were: fill 1 glass with water and the other only working halfway. Second, add salt to the other glass that is half full and stir properly until the salt is fully dissolved. Then, fill the half full glass with water, making sure that it has equal amounts with the other one. Next is place the eggs in and watch the magic happen. First step 1, was to gather all the materials. Step 2 was to add the salt to the water or to the glass that was half full. Step 3 was to add more water to the half full glass to make it equal. And step 4, place both eggs separate in each container and watch how the other one stays afloat while the other one sinks. That is all, and thank you. And before I'd like to end my presentation, I would like to thank our teacher, Ms. Rochelle Chunkun, for being patient with us and teaching us all these valuable lessons, whether in science and in life. And I will truly miss you all. Till we meet again, Sci Avengers, and thank you.
Science is one of my favorite subjects because it focuses on solving the mysteries of the universe, which is something that has always intrigued me, and I believe that the fourth quarter covered the most interesting topics and lessons, which were primarily about the Earth and space. That seems to be highly relevant in light of recent events concerning climate change and its significant impact on our beloved planet. This provided us with a better understanding of how our planet experiences different seasons, climates, natural disasters, and how we can prepare for the potential consequences. We must be a part of the solution as soon as possible. The countless group activities were a great way for us to improve our leadership and teamwork skills, while also getting to know our classmates, and this was one of Ma'am Rich's teaching strategies that I admired most. Finally, Ma'am Rich, thank you so much for your unwavering support and understanding, especially for the bag of knowledge you imparted to us, and for treating us as if we were your own children. Thank you so much, ma'am, for being a great part of our lives. We will miss you so much.
Entering a new chapter of life is a challenge for a student like me to encounter. Just last year, I graduated from 6th grade, which means I will go to a new school. new school is the new environment, new people, and new challenges. This school year was a total blast.